What's up, everyone? It's your boy Norn Rad89 here. Sorry for my voice. I know I'm a little bit under the weather, so my voice might sound like even deeper than it normally is. I know I'm already bass heavy in the voice, but today we're going to talk about the Giallo Essentials Yellow Edition. I recently just picked this up, and this is from Arrow Video, and it contains 3 Giallo films that they've previously released separately, but all 3 are in this box set, and they have also a red edition and a black edition, but I picked up the yellow edition. So today we're going to talk about the contents of this bad boy, and let's get into this. Roll it. So I really adore Arrow Video. They're always putting out some amazing stuff in terms of content. In terms of boutique labels, Arrow's my favorite. They just put out really amazing quality stuff. And Giallo stuff is kind of a new subgenre of horror for me that I've been recently diving into more over the last couple of years. I've seen Giallo films before, but I've been really diving into them more and discovering more about them. This is a popular subgenre that really was brought to life in the 60s in Italy. And this one is the yellow edition of Giallo Essentials right here by Arrow Video. Let's take a look at this beautiful box real quick. There's a side and the back right there. And we have 3 films in here. So we have What Have They Done to Your Daughters, Strip Nude for Your Killer, and Torso. Those are the ones in here. Let's open this real quick, show you how it looks right here. Slide that off. That's the little protective case, and this is the box. And then you got some of the specs and the story stuff on the back for that. And then there's your 3 right there. So let's bust these bad boys out and talk about them a little bit. So in order, we actually have these in order right now. So I'm going to go about them as in terms of how I enjoyed them, actually. And this is Strip Nude for Your Killer was my favorite. There's the back for you right there. And the inside. And it does have flippable artwork. And it's got 2K restoration on here. It's got original, like the Italian mono audio and all that kind of stuff. It also has a lot of stuff, the commentaries by Kat Ellinger and video essays and stuff like that. So a lot of cool stuff like that. And there's the original Italian artwork and the back. So yeah, this one was my favorite. It's probably the sleaziest out of all of them, but I like just the fact of this one. We have this crazy killer who's dressed like a motorcycle guy, and we have a photographer and his her on and off boyfriend, and they are the ones who decide to tackle this, and he's killing all the people that are involved with their agency, with their talent agency and filming and photography and stuff. And it has a reason, and I don't want to spoil anything, but the third act, I actually really did appreciate the reveal of the killer in this film. I don't want to spoil it, but I actually did really appreciate that, and that's probably easily the sleaziest one that has the most nudity and all that kind of stuff, but it just really is a fun movie for real, and I like the characters in it and stuff and the dialogue, and like I said, it has a lot of just homages to a lot of things. And this is when Giallo films were kind of getting tired of the typical formula, so they started adding more mystery elements and stuff like that, and cops and drama to really kind of spice up the subgenre. This one is next. We have What Have They Done to Your Daughters? There's the cover, and there's your back. Let's get into, there's your disc, and we have reversible cover art on this one as well. Another 2K restoration from Arrow, so they're always doing fabulous stuff, like I said. Sorry if I struggle with this right here. Typically I'm really good with these, but sometimes I struggle with switching these. There's your original Italian artwork, and there's your back. And yeah, like I said, a lot of other stuff, commentaries, video essays, all that kind of stuff, 2K restorations. In terms of this one, what I love about this one is really the score. The score of What Have They Done to Your Daughters is my favorite of these, and they play it a lot in the movie, and it happens a lot. And I like this one because this one's even more cop thriller drama and murder mystery and stuff. As young teen ends up being found at the beginning of the movie, she's hung herself, but they think that, but she was actually murdered, and she was pregnant at the time. It ends up involving this huge prostitution ring that has to do with the higher ups in Italy. It's a lot of conspiracy theory stuff and all kinds of crazy wild things going on in that one. But like I said, the score is probably my favorite, and this one actually has another motorcycle killer in it as well, which I guess was popular between these 2 films because they both kind of have it, and they don't and In this one, we have a really cool car chase too with the motorcycle guy, and like, oh yeah, it's pretty wild out there. And now, our last film in this one by Sergio Martino, and that's Torso. And I know this might be a hot take, like, because Torso is usually the widely favorited one out of this box set. But Torso is just, I don't know, it just, something about it was a little too slow for me. It was a little too slow and just a little too, like, just basic for me, like, compared to the other two. And maybe the other two were a little bit more sleazier, too. So maybe that was more up my alley in terms of that nature of it. But yeah, I just felt like Torso didn't have as much going on in it as much. And this one is kind of like, you know, very Giallo style and almost slasher style, too, as well. There's your original cover art from the Italian version in the back. 2K restoration, everything on here, more lossless audio, and I believe one of them, I can't remember which one, but one of them actually has the beginning. You can select the original English intro for this one as well, so there's a beginning different part. But yeah, Torso was the one that just, it didn't grab me as much as the other ones, and that's one where it centers around a killer who's targeting these women, and to flee from what's happening, these women go to a villa to vacation to get away from everything, but unbeknownst to them, the threat follows them there, and they brought it kind of with them. So yeah, that's Torso right there. All of these, like I said, really great. Let's see, let's get those spines up there. All really great films, like I said, in this fabulous Giallo box set, and I was so happy to get this. Like I said, now that I have this one, I really might pick up the red edition and the black edition, because this one was really special. I like the design, the care that they took for this box set. Like, oh my god, like, look at this for real. It's just so gorgeous. Arrow's always surprising me with all the stuff they do, and like I said, even if they're not always the greatest or best films out there, Arrow's finding them, taking care of them, putting in the effort to restore these films and put on new, you know, special features and new, all that kind of stuff, commentaries and video essays, so that way you can really dive into these films. So if extra content is your thing, the Giallo Essentials, I highly recommend checking this out. So thanks for sticking around with me all for this video of going over the yellow edition of Arrow Video's Giallo Essentials. I can't wait to put this on my shelf. I finally got an Arrow Video shelf now. They're all sectioned off by themselves because I have enough Arrow Video stuff now. So thanks for sticking around with me all. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you get more videos like this. And of course, let me know in the comments section if you've seen these movies. What did you think of these movies? If you have this yellow edition, or if you have the other ones, red and black edition, let me know which one should I pick up next. Have a safe and happy day, everyone. Peace out.